President, the difference of opinion between us and the left are often very great, but I would like people to be a little more serious when they are expressing their views, because to claim Boldrini just has that going to the migration compact means fighting racism. Colleague Boldrini, with that statement you are calling racist all the countries that said no to the migration compact. Is Israel a racist country? If you are saying Israel is a racist country, at least that would be consistent. And in response to the colleague Scalfarato, I am sick of being told whenever I talk about concrete issues you don't know what you are talking about, you don't read. Then I'm also told I'm retarded. We know nothing. We understand nothing. But there's a problem, colleague Scalfarato. What we have been saying has been said by the governments of half the world. Nobody reads apart from you. The governments of half the world have not read the compact. Listen, I'm a person who likes to study, being retarded from birth. If I don't study, I'm in trouble. So as a person that studies, you know what I say? The United States has withdrawn from the Global Compact. The American ambassador saying our decisions on migration must be taken by Americans and only by Americans. Australia withdrew in October, declaring migration is not and cannot be a fundamental human right. The same conclusion as me, the Austrians, and I understand nothing. Australia says according to their interior minister, I wouldn't consider Australia a racist country either. We won't sign any documents that's not in our national interest, and it's not in our national interest to sign border protection policy over the UN. Plans says, it's very likely we will follow the examples of others and not sign it because our rules and sovereign principles regarding the protection of our borders are a priority. The governments of half the world are saying it. They all understand, and the point is, they understand it too. They understand it well. The migration compact is exactly what is needed by those who have used illegal immigration in recent decades to complete the grand plan of financial speculation to deprive nations and people of their identity. Because without roots you are a slave, and when you are a slave you serve the interests of Soros. Unfortunately, that is what these people are doing. We have read the migration compact and we ask the government to adopt a clear position. We want the government to say no publicly. It's not enough to not go to Marrakesh. We want to vote in this chamber, and we ask all those who wish to defend our identity and our borders to vote against the signing of Italy to migration compact. I do not understand the position of my friends in Lega, who it seems will either vote against this motion or abstain. They hold rallies in squares and say we are against the global compact, but are unwilling to back that up when it comes to an official vote in this chamber. We will continue to fight. I'm finishing up, President Rosato, because we believe in immigration that is legal based on the interests of national states. I remind colleague Scalfarato when he says Italians were a people of migrants when we migrated. Nobody maintained us with €37 a day.